Did you see the pathetic address by our Prime Minister yesterday evening, Rishi Sunak? Stood on the steps of Downing Street. We have a problem in the UK. We have radicals. We also have the far right. Let's not forget the far right. Those 9 people in the country. That's what the far right is in this country. It's 9 people. Hardly exists. Doesn't exist really. But he has to mention it because he's scared of being called a racist. Why have we got to this situation? We used to have terrorists in this country 30 years ago, most of my lifetime. Called it IRA. Margaret Thatcher didn't stand there going, there's good people on both sides, and oh, the Irish, the Northern Irish Catholics, Republicans, oh. No. He should have stood there and he should have named the enemy. Far left idiots. Radical Islamists. And then he should have said what he was going to do about them. But he didn't. He just went on this diatribe of meaningless words. He didn't say what he was going to do. He didn't point out the problem and drill down and said, this is the problem and this is not acceptable and this is what we're going to do about it. Instead, he took meaningless. This is the state of our politicians in this country. No leadership, no backbone, no courage. We saw it last week in Parliament when the Speaker of the House changed the rules because he was afraid. He was afraid of losing colleagues. That's called cowardice. And the more you appease terrorists, the stronger they become. And that's why we're in this situation now. We've allowed Islamic radicals since Salman Rushdie affair in the very beginning of the 1990s. They've had decades now of getting stronger and stronger and pushing, and every time they push we take half a step back and they go, oh, I'll push a bit more. And then we've got the eco-lunatics, Extinction Rebellion, Just Stop Oil. They're doing exactly the same, pushing and get away with it. And the more they get away with, the more a more extreme group comes out of that group to do even more stuff. And then we've got the far left communists, the Socialist Workers' Party. We've got all those idiots on our streets as well. And alongside them, we've got useful idiots. People who just want to be kind and be compassionate. What they don't realise is they're the first people to be shot against the wall when the revolution comes. We need a strong leader. We need a Margaret Thatcher fit for the 21st century. Who is that person? Male or female, black or white, I don't care. But Jesus, do we need a leader? We're in dark times. And it's going to get worse before it gets better. So when you cast your votes at any election coming up, make sure you know why you're voting and who you're voting for. And if you're sat at home going, I don't vote anyway, then you're part of the problem. So make sure you vote for change. That's all we can do in this country, vote for change. And if we don't like the change that comes, well, we vote for more change until we get what we want. The status quo isn't good enough. The Tories is not good enough. Labour's not good enough. Our Prime Minister is not good enough. The Speaker of the House, not good enough. Leader of the Opposition, not good enough. Make a change. Vote differently. See you next time. If you like that video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell and comment. And if you like what I'm saying about running for Mayor of Greater Manchester, then stick around. Tell your family, tell your friends. The only way I'm going to have a chance of winning is a grassroots movement. So be part of that movement and hit that bell. Thanks.